Okay, so this is a few rounds of trying to record something, but I haven't made a podcast in a while, so apologies for that. It's been quite a long run. I tried to make a podcast before about a story thing or whatever, but kind of just scrapped that. It was going to take me forever to draw everything, and I kind of don't have the same resources as I used to, so I'm just going to resort to what I have, which includes decent so-so quality laptop mic. Oh well, I don't really have a good microphone, so this is gonna have to do. Hopefully it's okay enough, but I don't have resources and I'm just kind of ventilating my mind and all this insanity that I have had throughout this week and the week before. It's been kind of weird. So, explaining the strangeness of the week, I started my college classes last Monday. By the way, if you don't know the date, I hope the date when I post this is the same date as when it was recorded, but just in case, it's August 27th, 2015. Yeah, dates is fun. But anyways, so Monday was my first day of college after like a long run of many complications, emotional things happened, things I won't get into too much detail because I'm just doing this to ventilate and bring out more positive thoughts. Monday was okay. Tuesday, okay. Wednesday, I got left at the college for an hour because my dad had his phone off. Almost lost a lot of stuff. Had to fix my easel. Printer doesn't scan things. Dropped multiple things multiple times. It was a bad day yesterday. And now it's Thursday. I think it would be just a tad bit better. Nope. Let's just say it started out great. It always starts out great. And then it crashes down into burning flames. Might not be literally, but kind of felt like it. Because I went from being at the college, I had to take the bus to go home. And Google Maps is total bull, by the way. Sometimes the transit is wrong or whatever, and it doesn't count certain things, and so I ended up going way south, like way south from where I'm supposed to be. And so I had to get off the bus, go on the bus going back the other way, and then transfer, and then I knew where I was going from there. But I wasted like an hour just riding buses. That pretty much was really freaking depressing. And then coming home, I was just really tired, kind of unmotivated to do my projects, which I gotta get done by next week. So I gotta push myself to read and draw and do all kinds of crap. But yeah, it's been pretty interesting and sad. Maybe just, I don't know, it's been really hormonally imbalanced because it's like I'm fine for half of the day, and then later in the day, shit happens, and then I get kind of micro depressions, start crying and shit. It's been weird. And to be honest, I was crying just like 30 minutes ago, really. I just haven't been feeling it. Been really trying to push for better days. It's not one of those days. I will say though, I kind of missed making videos or podcasts and art things and stuff like that. It was like my little mini hobby from my other hobby, which was just drawing art in general. And so, kind of glad to be trying to put something out again. It's just, I think it's a time where I need to open my perspectives, open my thoughts, open my mouth and try to be more outwardly spoken about myself and outwardly spoken about how I feel. Because it's going to be rough, and I'm an introvert. I am like introvert person. I'm naturally introverted. I'm very friendly with people. Don't get me wrong. I'm the most friendliest person you'll meet. I'll say hi. I'll probably try to make you happy, even if I'm not happy. That's the deal. But being introverted, I just like to be by myself sometimes, and it can be a problem because I like to also be a what's called the helper. Yes, personality tests are boring, but I am a helper. I like to help people, but I don't ask for help. And when I need help, I really need to ask for help, you know? And I just find it hard to do that. And so seeing the pluses and the negatives of the days, I'm trying to make those pluses be worth twice more than the negatives, you know? And going over it, it's like I love my art class. Gosh, it's like she's amazing. She's an amazing teacher. Her name is Kate. I'll call her Kate because she's a short name. But yeah, she's just really nice, really motivating. And then I kind of been enjoying my artistic work. We were making this really strange still life of like hanging, using hangers to put in the ceiling panel, to put ropes down, tie to a stick, make a baby doll thing, right on the stick, put the sheep at the end of the stick, and then with wire we hanged a freaking silver platter and put a tiny chair in it. It was the most weirdest looking thing I've ever seen, but I love it. And then we go into my 2D design. 2D design, I've been enjoying it, and the words or the inspiration is sun and moon. And I've been trying to develop my sun and moon for a while, and I really want it to come out nice, but my goal is to do it only traditionally. I love my digital art. I know I would make something beautiful digitally, but I want to try to make this traditional. I want to try to use pencil and ink. I want to try to do something a little different. And while I don't know how to use color pencils, I might try to learn next semester. But mostly just focusing on vivid or, well, more contrast than vivid. Vivid is a color term. But more contrast, more depth, more of like a emotional impact with my sun moon. And the reason why I say this is that I'm trying to get a little story or emotion out of my sun and moon. And the sun is a female. The sun represents me when I'm in a positive mood, by the way. The sun represents me, and she's holding a tiny moon. And she's just happy, excited, and full of energy, and always very caring and loving towards the little moon. And the little moon is a guy, and he represents someone I care about a lot. Not gonna get into too much detail, but it's always like, for me, it's like having my son hold the little moon kind of shows that no matter what, I'm always gonna hold on to him, and that means a lot to me. I think a lot of people should have that sort of feeling of holding on to something in a very nice way. Or a person. Sometimes it's a thing, sometimes it's a hobby, sometimes it's something you love, and sometimes it's a person. And for me, it's a person. And it's been a rough week because I haven't been able to talk to this person throughout this whole week, and it's been driving me crazy because I freaking enjoy talking with him. It makes my days feel less chaotic and just kind of helps me feel better. So maybe the result of why I'm making this is also because I haven't been able to talk about anything to him. So this is like an indirect way of doing that, but at the same time, just sharing what the heck's going on in my life after like a total year or so of being completely absent. Feel bad for that. Podcasts are just not a thing, but I kind of will update once in a while, you know? And that's just my goal, is to just sort of vent, relieve the mind of all this chaos, and sort of just chill. And maybe I'll make something nice along the way. If I can, I'll make an alternate drawing of my sun and moon, and I will use this as the thumbnail for my video today. And the reason why I say it's an alternate drawing is because this other one, I'm going to be doing it digitally. And it was something that I just made, but it's just not what I'm going to submit for my class. So I don't want it to go to waste, and it's pretty dang beautiful, so I want to try to draw it and make it look pretty. Anyways, transition to something else. Probably get this off my chest. I've been concerned about a health condition. I don't know if it's actually a condition yet, but I'm gonna get it checked because it's been bugging the heck out of me. Womanly things you don't need to know about. Moving on, let's talk about other things. Let's talk about the positive parts of this week, whatever this is. Been enjoying time with my friends. I think the biggest plus, honestly, is seeing my cousin sort of being happy and stuff, And I'm really trying to make this as positive as possible and look forward, keep my head up, even if I feel like I've been knocked down repeatedly. Gotta keep my head up, gotta keep doing things, and I'm gonna just keep drawing. It's just what I do, and maybe I'll share it for a little bit. But honestly, there isn't really that much else I want to talk about. I don't go into topics and things very often, but maybe I'll think over doing that later. Honestly, I'm an opinionated person, but I'm just not YouTube opinionated. I'm not into blogging. I'm not into getting too into that. That's not my lifestyle. I'm just trying to share what's going on, and maybe one day I'll have a fun community to sort of have fun with too. Oh, that reminds me, I belong to this club on Trove called Necrotoxin. I am an officer and I help run the forum for that. Necrotoxin kind of put a little bit more of my online socialness out of. I haven't been really social with online people in a while. And yeah, it's been pretty interesting. Sorry, I'm just kind of typing something on the click because I'm like, what person? Hi. Oh, the interruptions of life. But it makes you human. Anyways, so loud clap. Apologies. But let's just say I love Necrotoxin. I've been having fun with Necrotoxin. Um, really kind of building stuff. So we're gonna be getting into a spawn build. And gonna be freaking fun. I look forward to whenever we get to that. I haven't had any ideas for the spawn build, probably because my mind has been focused on my Sun and Moon project. But it's going to be an interesting theme. So the theme for Necrotoxin spawn is Undead Factory. So it's going to be a mixture of technology and the undead, and so like a lot of skulls, a lot of grim, dark features, and a different design though for the portals. The portals are going to have a different building, which is in the sky, and that's going to be based off of the design of Skyworld. And if you don't understand anything I'm saying, just check out some Trove videos, and man, that'll make them a lot more sense. But we're going to be going with like a bright, kind of heavenly and shiny cloud fluff sort of theme for the portal paths, and I'm going to have to play around in my test world about doing the design for that, because honestly I talked to Familiardo, that's the club leader, about it, and I'm like, okay, let's see what I can figure to make it more radiant, as it is what we're gonna call it, the Radiant Tower. Honestly, going into different things, I love my little mini club world. My club world doesn't really have anyone except for my buddy Laddle, or Laddister if you want to get into technical terms. Freaking really nice buddy. I don't have a lot of online friends that I click well with, and so Laddle's one of those rare few. And I've been really happy to kind of just chat with him and sort of be good friends with him. And I just share the space in my club world with him. It's called Derp World because I am derpiest derp of existence, where I will forget shit a lot, which isn't a good habit. Don't forget things, it's very bad. Anyways, so we're building all kinds of random stuff in that club world, and it's more like a building practice test area. And I kind of intended it just for me to, and maybe a few other members of Necrotoxin to sort of do some practice builds, but I'm not going to let every member of Necrotoxin be able to do this. Only the ones that kind of belong in the building team. If you didn't know who the building team was, is currently me, Digestive Dunker, which he's been away for a little while, and he's been away because he's probably doing some college stuff. And the time zones are wonky because, well, he lives in London. What can you do? um, Laddister is all Laddister. I cannot pronounce this. I'm sorry, lad. But anyways, he's has the same time zones as me, and he's probably online more often than I am. Maybe, I'm not sure. Then we got Mr. Bubble. I'm gonna assume it's Bubble. I don't really know how to pronounce your name, dude. But he's great at designing stuff, and he got first place. I give him credit for getting first place. I'm actually surprised I got second place, to be honest. But I hope to be a little bit more creative. I've been trying out new designs in the club world, and the reason why I'm just practicing is because I want to help make Spawn look great. Okay, I trailed off into a bunch of random stuff. Oh, gosh. But oh well. So yeah, maybe I'll try to do a Trove Mini Podcast or a Necrotoxin update cast. But honestly, I want Necrotoxin to be more close knit like that, but it's kind of hard when a lot of people are doing college and there's only so many who are daily logins, you know? I'm one of the few is a daily login, you know? So, yeah, what can I do? Anyways, I'm gonna stop here because I put me gonna blah, whoop, rewind and try it again. I'm going to be talking for almost like 20 minutes, and this is going to be a pain in the butt to upload, so yeah. But once it's uploaded, I'm going to try to share with the Necrotoxin group, and it's just random stuff for you guys, but at the same time, it helps you get to know me, as in TK, a little bit more. And I'm trying my best, I really am trying my best to keep things together for you guys while also juggling my crazy life of being a college student. And you may not really know me that much, and well, now you're gonna get to know me a little bit. I'm an artistic person, I'm a community person, I'm trying really hard to make sure that Necrotoxin gets the stuff it needs to get done. And communication with you guys is very important to me, and while you guys may not talk to me that much, I'm going to try to make things as community as possible. And I'm not aiming to be gigantic. I'm not aiming to be YouTuber status. I'm not aiming to be anything like that. But I'm aiming that we have fun, that we progress as a group, and be that community that Necrotoxin is supposed to be. And while we lost a lot of people over the summer because of school, and I hate to hear that because I know that happens to a lot of us, and we're kind of really small now, but keep things together. I have faith that we'll get things done, and we'll probably try to do some Shadow Arena later. But for crying out loud, let me just say one more thing before I get off. I know I'm going to hit 20 minutes, but I don't care. Please fill out the availability form. Go to enginenecrotoxin.com, go to the forum, and just please fill out the availability form. If you don't have a login, please do, because Necrotoxin is the main hub where I will get information. It is the main hub where you can send me messages if I'm offline and you don't have an alternative way to talk to me outside of Trove. I won't give everyone my Steam and I won't give everyone my Skype or whatever. The reason for that is because I can't meet everyone at the same time. But if you do have an account on the forum, please just make sure you message me. Any information, let me know what is your username. Just fill out the availability form. I will have all that information and I can help Millie collaborate and figure out a way of how we can do as many shadow arenas as possible. The point is that we're trying to make things work together. And while I don't verbally hear Millie talking to me, I will be the voice of reason for temporary uses. So please try to fill out the availability form. Please don't do anything crazy because there's only a few officers. We're down an officer because Dunker's doing stuff and I'm just trying my best while Millie's busy probably with his own thing. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm rambling off forever and ever and ever. So, let's just leave this here. I'm going to just say bye. I don't have those outro sort of phrases I say at the end of the video. I just ramble until I stop. Okay? So, I'm a derp. I will always be a derp. And you know what? We're going to make this fun. We're going to try our best. And best of all, have a good day. And I hope I made you smile. Bye.